For longer than humanity remembers, the gods ruled. Humanity served as slaves, but life never remains in balance. Power passed to man, and man banished the gods from the world. But something was released. Something older than man has risen.
Your mother, Tilda, is worried about you.
Oh, she's always worried. That woman makes my life a misery.
Okay. Clearly she's got nothing to be worried about. Any news?
Well, apart from me having bunions the size of hen's eggs, no. Been pretty quiet. Hope it stays that way.
If it's the same one you're talking about, I've been to the temple entrance in the east.
And did you see any white robes? Have they taken the place over?
Not a sign of them.
Good. Then we should push ahead and see what we can find there.
I've recruited 3 treasure seekers, experienced ones. Ulf, Dirk, and Dieter. Have you heard of them?
Experienced men. Surprised the Inquisition didn't bag them. Still, Ulf wouldn't like the Inquisition. Well, now they can prove their skills at that large temple to the east.
I'll send the treasure seekers to the temple.
I can give you a map. We don't want the white robes snatching them. Good luck.
Scordo has Harbour Town ready for revolt. He's just waiting for a sign from you.
Ah, I knew it. That is good. That is very good. Did Scordo say anything else? Give you anything else?
Yes. Scordo gave me this package for you.
Ah, you see? Even an old bear in a cave can grow fat. Scordo must trust you if he gave you this package, and you delivered it. You have proven yourself, proven it was right to trust you. As of today, you are one of us, and can call yourself a hunter. You have earned our respect. You have earned your pride.
I only hope to prove myself further. Don Esteban, do you have any tasks for me?
Well, if it isn't our castaway. At least one man here is scrupulous about his tasks. Many of my men are too busy worrying about the Inquisitor and lining their own pockets.
Maybe we need to give them something else to think about.
They are my sword. If my sword is dull and the Inquisitor attacks...
He hasn't attacked so far.
Which doesn't mean he won't. Fear has haunted us for months. Man's spirit won't remain true for long in that climate.
Is it true that you do business with Romanov?
What is wrong with that? Pirates act for themselves and for gold. The Inquisitor acts for his faith. Me, for my people. We all have our own beliefs. We all act in our own interest.
What could the Inquisitor be planning?
Oh, that is a good question. And I think you should find me the answer.
Why me? How am I supposed to discover what he's planning?
As my envoy, I want you to go and negotiate with him.
What should I tell the Inquisitor?
That I have something he wants and that he has something I want. Use that to draw him into conversation. Let him reveal his desire to you. But do not just seek information. We need a truce with him till our strength grows or his shrinks. So tell him I will give him what he wants. That we mean him no harm.
How do I get past the Inquisition to speak to him?
Simply tell them that I sent you to negotiate with the Inquisitor. If they aren't afraid of me, they are of him.
What does the Inquisitor want?
That's what I want you to find out. By offering it to him, I hope to discover what it is he is seeking. Apparently he doesn't want gold. He has enough of that. So persuade him to say what peace is worth to him. Maybe that way we will find out what it is he seeks, and what it is that he is planning.
I'll open negotiations for you.
Be careful what you say. Remember, you are going to gather information for me, not to deliver it to them.
If I'm to serve, I'll need better armor.
If that is all, that I can provide. Pay your share of gold to our war chest, and I shall arrange your armor.
I need armor fit for a hunter.
We look after our own. Take it.
I take it, but is it freely offered?
A hunter's best defense is to know his prey. Plan well, and you will never need to test your armor's strength. Never forget that.
Word has it you have chosen the path of the hunter. Well, I wish you all the best on the difficult path that lies before you.
What can you teach me about alchemy?
I'd like to learn more about alchemy.
Good. You're keen. Let me show you how to distill potions.
What effect does that have?
A distilled potion is much purer than a filtered potion. It doesn't contain impurities that can weaken or mask the effect. Thus, simple potions are strengthened, and you can create more complex ones from subtler ingredients. Many potions which permanently change your characteristics require distillation. It is an important technique.
So you're a hunter, are you?
Don't look to me next time you're hungry, Beppo.
Hey, I know how to feed myself.
I can see that.
So, you've joined up, have you? Picked a bad time for it.
Yeah?
The Don used to rule here, not anymore. Not now there's these creatures roaming the island. Creatures, refugees, the fucking Inquisition. Still, the more men on our side, the more chance we have to get through this mess.
You become a hunter. Well done. A hunter is only a step away from being a fighter. Keep going like that. I'll bet you'll be one of us in no time.
So, you think you're one of us? I've been here longer, so when that gold gets shared out, you'd better remember that.
Do you have anything new to report?
You're still an arse. Is that news to you?
You're going to be catching my dinner now, are you, Hunter? I like my meals like I like my women, with chips.
Disgusting beasts, and the Inquisition. This used to be a quiet island. Sometimes, I think all the good times have gone.
Hey! You're a hunter? Well done. You're one of us. An elite band. Of misfits, mainly.
Not bad for a castaway.
Not bad at all. Be proud of yourself. And as a fellow hunter, if you need help, you know where I am.
I've talked to Don Esteban.
That's more than we have. I hope he snaps out of it soon. Things have to change round here.
Here, the temple entrance is marked on my map.
Show me? Good. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Okay, lads, let's head out. Opening up the entrance will take us a short while. But if everything goes smoothly, we'll see you soon. You know where to find us. With that in mind, we'll see you later, my friend.
The entrance is blocked. It looks like it's collapsed.
Nah, that's no problem. Show us where the temple is, and we'll open it up.
You belong to the Don's gang. What did you go and do that for?
You have a problem with the Don?
The Don's men are thieves. They'd steal the teeth out of an old lady's mouth and claim they did it to stop her biting herself. Always have an excuse. Always doing it in the interests of the island.
But pirates are okay.
At least pirates have skills. The Don's men couldn't stitch a sail between the lot of them.
I delivered your package to Don Esteban.
And his response?
He was happy to get it.
Good, good. At least he got what he wanted.
So everyone's happy.
Well, you delivered the message. Good work.
Hey, this area hasn't been secured yet. Be careful.
Thanks. I'll keep my eyes open.
Can't look after yourself, eh? I don't care what you're doing here or where you're from. I only care about security. What goes on between you lot and the Order is none of my business. As long as you don't cause any trouble, I don't care. So don't cause trouble.
Did you see the ruins come out of the ground?
I haven't seen it myself, but I've heard a lot about it. It started with an earthquake, and the ruins came shooting out of the ground all over the island.
What do you know about this area?
This camp's run by the Order for the Inquisition.
What's the camp for?
All the troops out here use it. They bring artifacts here, and guard these 2 ruins. One here below the farm, and another further up.
Can you tell me more about the ruins here?
I can't really. I just stand guard here. If you want to know more, talk to Severin.
Are the ruins dangerous?
We've got creatures piling out of the ruins and spreading out everywhere.
Greetings.
Hey, you're a novice, right?
For the time being, yes.
And that's about to change?
Soon. I'm on my last test. Once I have the plants for Master Abrax, I'll be a mage.
Who is Master Abrax?
A master up at the monastery. Very clever. His test is the last one I have to pass. Mind you, at least you always know where to find him.
Where?
In his laboratory. He hardly ever leaves it. To be honest, I think he's a little strange in the head.
What sort of test are you doing?
I'm supposed to get him some plants. Here from the forest.
Need any help?
No, I need to do this by myself. Thanks for the offer, though.
Hello there. Are you on your way to the monastery?
Maybe. What are you doing here?
Collecting plants. But I need some help. Something's gone wrong.
You need a hand collecting those plants.
Well, I'm not really meant to get help. It's Master Abrax's test, and he really wouldn't approve. But it's not the plants I need help with. Kraban was helping me, although don't let on I told you. And now Kraban's disappeared.
Hey, come out to see the pigs.
Anything much happening out here?
We've got grave moths buzzing around everywhere. I can't let the pigs out of my sight.
Grave moths eat pigs?
If they're hungry enough, they'll eat anything. And pigs aren't known for being able to defend themselves.
I'll deal with the grave moths.
Thanks. I know they're dirty, but you know, these pigs have got a personality. Don't want to lose any more of them.
Grave moths are all dead.
That's great. The pigs will be happy. I'm Derry, by the way.
Derry, guardian of the pigs.
That's me. Here, take some coins. The pigs say thank you.
You there. You better not be a looter or a vagrant.
I'm an emissary from Don Esteban.
Is that so? I didn't think the Don's men went around alone. You tend to travel in packs. I'm Severin. This farm is under my command. Stay away from the buildings and don't question my people. Remember that, and we'll get along just fine.
Good to know. Are there many ruins round here?
2 of them have risen here. Both have been investigated by my men, and we took what we could out of them. A good man perished, though, in the upper ruins. Lethal place. Don't go near it.
Did you manage to get any artifacts from the ruins?
We're going to send the crates up to the monastery. We're finished with the ruins here. I'm not risking any more men for a couple of goblets. Besides, I need men here to guard what we found, as long as those thieving gnomes are wandering around. But if you want to take a look at the ruins, on your head be it.
What problems are the gnomes causing you?
Those little runts would take the armor off your back while you slept. Have you ever seen how they dress? Pockets all over their coats, stuffed full with anything of value. They live to loot. This farm serves as an intermediate camp where we collect everything we've turned up in excavations and in searching the ruins. The Inquisitor would have my hide if I let the gnomes steal what we have gathered here.
Can I help you with these gnomes?
I'm willing to take any help I can get. There's a group of them camped to the north. If you get rid of them, that would be a great help.
What do you know about the other ruins on this island?
They're sprouting up like weeds. I had orders to send another group west to recover the artifacts from the ruins up there. Rudolph and his men. I haven't heard from them for quite a while, though. The way things are, I don't even know if they're still alive.
Rudolph is dead.
I wish I knew what was so important about these ruins. Still, we follow our orders. Don't you try to look innocent. I bet the Don's hand's behind this. There is something in the air. Soon we are going to need every good man. I can feel it.
All right, I'll deal with the gnomes for you.
That's what I like to hear. A man of action. But keep an eye on your pockets or they'll be in and out before you know it.
You should have fewer problems now. I've dealt with those gnomes.
That's one less problem to worry about. You have my thanks. See Reuben about a reward.
God, will you look at the size of that thing?
What? Where? I don't see anything. Have you overdone the smokes?
What are you doing? Out here?
Watching the road for creatures, and probably providing a free meal for any hungry beasties that come wandering by.
Why don't you just run for it?
Once you've listened to those noises in the shadows, you'll be glad of a secure place to sleep. It's no fun in there, but it's no fun out here either. Even if I did make it back to Harbour Town, the Inquisition would just bring me right back here again. Not many places to hide on an island. I don't really have a lot of options.
I've dealt with your monsters. You have nothing to fear from the shadows anymore.
Really? Those horrible things? You faced them?
Yeah. They were gnomes.
Gnomes? Are you sure? They sounded a lot bigger.
Well, there were a few of them.
Listen, don't tell anyone about this. The boys will never let me hear the end of it. It'll be nomads in my bed for weeks.
Sure. I won't say a thing.
Thanks. You're a pal. I just hope those beasts stay in the shadows.
Ah, another willing recruit to go into the Inquisition's service.
I'm here to speak to the Inquisitor.
Of course you are. And why should Inquisitor Mendoza, the leader of the Order of the Holy Flame, want to talk to a nobody like you?
I have a message from Don Esteban.
That's what you say. Maybe you're here to kill the Inquisitor.
Do you really think a nobody like me could kill the Inquisitor?
I think a nobody like you could be stupid enough to try. You'd better be from the Don, or the Inquisitor will introduce you to the Holy Flame. And I mean, introduce you to it really close.
Another recruit. The guards brought you here because you transgressed the law. Am I correct?
No. I have a message from Don Esteban.
Then I shall take it to the Inquisitor.
I must talk to him myself.
I see. During your time here, you may move freely around the monastery. This is a privilege. Please do not abuse it. Inquisitor Mendoza is in the Holy Hall.
Where is the Holy Hall?
I shall provide a map. We don't want you getting lost, do we?
When I wish to. How do I leave?
You do not leave. At least not yet.
You cannot keep me here.
Take your message to Mendoza. That is why you entered here, is it not? Do that, then we shall discuss whether you may leave. I'm sure you have things to do.
Hey, when you talk to the Inquisitor, ask when the free beer and dancing girls are coming.
You really want me to ask the Inquisitor that?
Come to think about it, he doesn't have much of a sense of humour. Better leave it.
How do I get out of the monastery?
That's exactly what I asked when they forced me in here. But don't worry, someday they'll open the gate.
Someday?
Master Ignatius tells Pallas who can use the gate, but he's a pawn for the Inquisition like the rest of us. So, get comfortable. Have a look around at your own pace before you're packed off to the ruins.
Who is Master Ignatius?
That's certainly a question and a half. For now, all you need to know is that if Master Ignatius says the gate gets opened, then the gate gets opened. If he says it's shut, it's shut.
So he's the boss?
You got it. Well, he was the boss. And Until the Inquisitor came. And believe me, the Inquisitor doesn't care about us recruits.
Did I hear right? You want to talk to the Inquisitor?
I have an important message for him.
What's it like outside? Are all the monsters gone?
No, it's crawling with them. Want to know what they do to me?
No, not really.
Now I'm here, can I leave the monastery?
Yes, from time to time. But believe me, you're safer in here.
So, how do I leave the monastery?
Master Palace opens the gate, but he'll only do that once Master Ignatius considers you worthy.
Master Ignatius, huh? Caleb told me about him.
You'll meet him soon enough.
Does the Don know that you're up here? This isn't the place for you. You've chosen your path. Now stick to it.
Here's someone who needs the protection of a good weapon.
Have you got any decent weapons?
How about I take one of my weapons and beat you around the head with it? Then you can see how decent they are.
Easy, Tiger. What sort of weapons do you have?
Injure things, kill things, cause damage to things, that sort of weapon. But nothing's free. But I'll trade if you can't pay with gold.
What weapons have you got for trade?
Not much. Take a look. Most use a staff around here. But if you've got something decent to trade, I won't say no.
Can you get me any blanks for smithing?
Do you see any round here? There's simply no demand for blades here in the monastery. I could make some, but you'd have to bring me some more.
Look, another recruit, right? Me too. Tucker, recruit of the Inquisition. What a joke. The same people who chained me up now expect me to fight for them.
You don't think we should fight?
Against who? For what? If they're pulling us in for service, then the shit has really hit the fan.
What do you think is going on?
I don't think even the Inquisitor knows that. But one thing is certain. We recruits will be the first ones to get thrown into the fight.
Did you come from the swamp? Then you must know my brother Beppo?
Oh, yes. I know Beppo.
Don't let him get you. He's got a bad attitude. He's always been like that.
Your mother, Tilda, has been asking for you.
My mother? I hope she's all right.
Yes. She's in Harbour Town.
Good. That's where she should be. Thanks for letting me know.
Halt. You aren't allowed in here.
You must have to keep your concentration as a guard.
That's for sure. People will try and pull all sorts of funny business if you don't keep an eye open. It's tough, but you won't find me letting my guard down.
Hours of boredom, all to be ready for that one moment of excitement, eh? I was told I could walk around freely in here.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you can go snooping around everywhere. Some areas are off limits. The cemetery is one of them. So beat it.
I want to enter the cemetery.
Why should I let a bandit like you enter our cemetery?
I'll give you some gold.
I don't take stolen gold.
What about some brugleweed?
Brugleweed. All right, you have a deal. Get me 2 rolls of brugle and I'll let you pass.
Here, 2 rolls of brugle.
Great. The cemetery's all yours.
One of the Don's men comes to the Order of the Flame. I am Master Vitus. As long as you behave yourself properly, you're welcome among us. But if you cause trouble, do not think because we are religious men that we cannot look after ourselves.
Trouble.
Stay out of the chambers and restrain the urge to steal or to start fights.
Do you have any brugleweed?
Why would I have brugleweed?
You're from outside here. If you get your hands on any brugleweed, I'll take some.
There are always people looking for a little herbal relaxation from the outside world. Or any other items you could bring.
What do you want here? How did you get in here?
Big hole in the wall. They call it a door.
You're not a recruit.
Neither are you by the look of it.
I am the cook. So, if you want to get fed, mind your manners.
What's on the menu, cook?
Your plate is staying empty.
Come on. I'm hungry.
Here, have an apple. If you want anything else, try talking to Casper.
Hold. Stranger.
I have a message for the Inquisitor from Don Esteban.
The Don, huh? That will get you in, but try stealing it or causing trouble, and I'll feed you to the pigs. A week later.
I'm not looking for trouble.
There are those that find it without looking. Go on, pass.
You another recruit of the Inquisition?
I'm guessing you're not a volunteer.
I volunteered through press ganging, by order of the Inquisitor.
What happened?
Bad luck. I was out hunting wolves when a white robe patrol passed. Some of us got away. Caught.
You're a hunter?
Yes, but nobody here cares that I can handle a bow. Here I'm just Recruit Jervis. They want me to learn star fighting and magic. I'm hoping by the time I've learned the magic I have to study, the Inquisition won't need me at the ruins.
Can you teach me about archery?
I don't think the Masters would like me teaching you.
What they don't know won't hurt them.
I'm busy. I'm trying to understand these scrolls.
Let me help you with them.
It'd be enough if you got me a couple of things so I can move on. Just to keep the Masters off my back.
Like what?
A scroll of illusion, say, and 2 blank parchment rolls.
And in return?
I'll teach you what I know about archery, sneaking, and hunting.
So, are you ready to serve the Order?
I'm ready. Always room to improve. Keep learning and I'll get even better. Still, when the time comes, I'll serve.
Sounds like you're ready. Which path did you choose?
I'm going to be accepted in the Order as a warrior.
What is your business here?
Just looking around.
Curiosity is a virtue, but do not disturb the peaceful atmosphere of the monastery. I shall know if you do.
Sounds fair enough. What can I learn here?
Open the books and you will discover. That is why the books are here. Read each one of them. Knowledge must be sought. It does not just come to us.
What is it you do here?
I am in charge of the artifacts. I see everything our recruits bring out of the ruins. Everything. These are the key. The key to finding out why the ruins rose up from nowhere, to explaining the storms. It's important work. Any magical items must be brought here. They must be processed.
And if I go, will you give me a magical item?
No.
Not even a little one?
No.
What's in those chests?
Silver and gold, jewelry, junk. Nothing significant.
Can I have some of the gold and silver junk?
No, it belongs to the Order. There are those who value junk, and we may need to bend such superficial greed to our purpose.
Yes, we couldn't have anyone's superficial greed being satisfied without authorization. Could we make a deal?
A deal? Well, there are objects of minor value. Maybe you could buy an artifact or two. I suppose increasing our gold supplies would be beneficial.
I need some writing materials.
An outlaw keen on writing magic. It takes all sorts.
It does. Now, can you tell me where I can get them?
Well, quills are rare, so they're in great demand. If I were you, I'd talk to Casper.
I heard you can supply writing materials.
Certainly can, but now's not a good time.
Why's that?
I'm running low on stock at the moment. I have blank parchment, but no more quills.
Can you get one?
I'll need a few things. Get me a bone and 6 grave moth wings.
Where can I get the trophies you need?
Well, you could go hunting, but if you're not a hunter, there might be some around the monastery somewhere.
Where exactly?
Well, the cemetery's your best bet for a bone. Just don't go dismembering any old masters. That tends to upset people. And you'll need to persuade Yoki to let you in. As for the wings, well, a few of the recruits keep some in their chambers. Just don't get caught rummaging around.
Here's the bone and moth wings you needed.
Excellent. Here's your quill. Take care of it.
Here, this is what you need.
Thanks. Passing something once in a while stops them wondering why I'm slow on everything else. All right, now I'll teach you something in return.
I have the writing materials. Will you teach me how to make scrolls?
Good, but you are still lacking one essential component for the creation of a scroll. A rune.
And are you going to tell me where I can get one?
I will give it to you as soon as you have learned your skill. I also have a list for you. It describes the necessary components for creating scrolls.
How do I create a magic scroll?
In order to create a scroll, you require a template, a rune. You will need to copy the magical structure of that rune onto a parchment on a rune table. In order to fix the magic in the parchment, you will need specific ingredients depending on the spell you seek to store.
Now I've learned the skill. May I have a rune?
I will give you the Rune of Light. If you require more runes, see Master Cyrus. And if you need scrolls, see me.
Well, what brings you here?
I'm here to talk to the Inquisitor. I speak on behalf of Don Esteban.
An envoy? I hope you come offering a hope of peace.
I am only empowered to speak to the Inquisitor.
Of course. You are free to enter the Hall of the Flame.
Here to find out about the main gate. I need to know when it will be opened. I heard you're in charge of it.
Plain speech is useful, but some may consider it rude. No matter. Master Palace will open the gate for you.
Have you brought me something to eat? Put it with the other plates. If I have time, I'll eat it later.
What are you doing down here?
Research. So don't touch anything. I've got it all perfectly organized.
Do you have to do your work down here?
Alchemy is dangerous. It's not something you do in a crowded street. You don't want people juggling your elbow or stealing your secrets. Besides, it's quiet down here. Most of the time.
May I buy potions from you?
Yes, I have an abundance of everything. Almost everything. Actually, my potion supply is very limited at the moment. I'm waiting for a new delivery of ingredients, you see.
From the smell of it, you are from the swamp. What does an outlaw want here?
I bring a message from Don Esteban.
Why does he not come himself?
He is busy.
With looting the ruins, attacking my men, or hiding in his temple.
Are you looking to provoke the Don or to get an answer?
But I will hear you. Tell me the Don's message.
Simply this. The fighting has to stop.
Is Esteban afraid or weary?
The creatures from the temples don't care what side we're on. They attack everyone. They are the real threat. We should work together to solve our problems.
These creatures are a distraction. They are not the real threat we face.
Conflict weakens your forces, as it does ours.
So does having a cancer eating away at us. peace with the Don has brought us nothing but trouble.
Then we shall fight on. This threat will grow, your forces weaken, and we all lose.
Now the Don realizes that. He sees the storms. He knows the mainland has fallen silent.
If there is a worse threat, do you really want to face it while still fighting these creatures and the Don? You need fewer enemies.
That can come with peace, or with their destruction.
Then tell me what we face so the Don can understand.
Isn't that obvious? These storms, these temples, the very future of humanity is threatened.
You need to tell me more about what's going on.
The gods have left the world. Humanity was supposed to be free. Instead, these storms are sweeping us from the face of the land. These creatures are killing our people. But while the holy flame burns strong in this hall, we stand a chance. Let's see if your actions and words match. I will offer you a task. Carry that out, and I shall take it as a sign that the Don can be trusted, that your words are true.
Why is the holy flame important?
The flame is a source of magic. The island is protected by its power.
Protected? What about the ruins that appeared and the creatures?
They are not our prime concern. It is the storms we must worry about.
Why did the gods leave the world?
A mage who wanted to free humanity drove them from this world, and we are at the mercy of what that magic released. What matters now is our survival.
You keep talking of a worse threat. What is this threat you fear?
The dark wave the mage used to free us from the gods has released other powers. Titans. Crossing the seas, they come with the storms. I have seen them. I have witnessed the destruction they bring to humanity. They are everywhere, and we have found no weapon that can stand against them.
But how can we stop this destruction?
As long as the flame burns, this island is safe, and that gives us time. Time to discover why the Titans do not come here, how they may be stopped.
What are the Titans?
Will you follow me and learn?
Yes. Show me.
Good. I have not misjudged you. Follow me and learn the truth. This world, all the lands you know, were once the domain of the Titans, old beings that shaped this world. They are raw forces of nature that were tamed by the deities you grew up knowing. The gods that enslaved humanity. It was man's duty to drive away those gods, to loose our chains, but in that action, the Titans have also been freed. They seek to take this world from humanity. Human, Titan. One must give. It will not be humanity. Follow me and we shall make certain of this. I have fought the Titans, on land and sea, but their magic is old, their bodies incorporeal. We will win this battle only once we know how to use the flame. But for that, we must fathom its mysteries. Come, we must go. The temple ruins contain many secrets. It was in such a temple I discovered the ocular I wear. It shows me the magical currents of the world. The holy flame has its origins in the fire of the volcano, and the currents on this island flow there. It must be tied to the secret of this island's survival. Come, let us go there. Here. This gate will lead us to the source of the holy flame. This gate will lead us to the secret of the storms. Humanity must be defended, and it is the flame that holds the key to this.
Is there a faster way to reach this place?
Take this teleport stone. It is a valuable artifact from the temples. It will bring you directly back to me. This is your mission. This is your duty. Do not fail it.
How do we get this gate open?
No spell, no brute force can open it. Only the 5 keys it needs will do. 5 crystal discs will open this mechanism.
How do you know those discs will open this?
I have one of them, and it fits the lock. Unfortunately, the one I have is damaged. The other 4 missing, but they must be on this island. I came here to seek answers. Those answers are inside this mountain, beyond this gate. You will get me inside. Find these discs. Find them and bring them to me.
So if I help you, then Don Esteban will get the armistice he proposed.
Peace. Gold. As long as he allows us to do this task, he may do as he likes. But you will bring me the crystal discs. You will open this gate and then enter the temple with me.
Why?
Because you serve Esteban, and that is my price. Find those discs.
About the crystal discs, what happened to the damaged disc?
It was exposed to the dark wave. The magic released to drive away the gods, and its crystal lost all of its power. Without it, we cannot open the portal.
So what was the point in coming here?
I think we can repair the missing disc. I sent the mage Cyrus to see to this.
How can the disc be repaired?
The druid Eldric is an expert on crystals. He should be able to help us, and he has spent time studying the ruins here. If anyone on this island has the knowledge to repair the disc, it is him.
You don't know if he can fix the disc.
If you spend your life waiting until you know things for certain, you will learn nothing. I sent Cyrus to the druid, but he has yet to return. You should check on him and see what progress the druid has made.
So you think something happened to Cyrus?
We should investigate to make sure. We must repair the disc.
I will look for Cyrus.
Good. See to it. Make sure Eldric repairs the disc, then bring it to me. But hurry. We do not have much time left.
Where do I find this druid Eldric?
He's a hermit. He has a hut on the east side of the island. It is at the foot of the volcano in the shadow of the mountain face.
What do druids do?
They study magic, draw on the raw, untamed power of nature. This can make them a little strange. They spend their time getting closer to nature, studying animals, avoiding order and civilization.
And this druid has the knowledge to help us.
Druids are guardians of very ancient and powerful knowledge. Knowledge we need now.
Where else should I look for discs, besides the Don's camp?
There are no discs in the monastery, but Severin is gathering artifacts at the Inquisition camp outside here, at a place called Tilda's Farm. We can hope he has something there. Talk to Severin, see what they have discovered. If you want small talk, go elsewhere.